This is Grand Imperial Yankee, and at the request of Tactical 950, I'm going to do a real quick review on the Safariland colored handcuffs, which in this case would be the color green. I've never actually done one of these reviews before. This is something I've seen a lot of other people on YouTube do. I never really have, but I'll give it a shot and see how it goes. Now, first thing that you'll notice is that the handcuff, I don't know if you're familiar with the Hyatt's brand of colored handcuffs, which would be these purple ones that I've got right here. The Safariland design, of course, comes with the Safariland label. They're chain linked. You can see that the wrist circumference size is pretty much the same as any standard handcuff on the market. The type of coating that is used on these, and again, I purchased these handcuffs from Discount Handcuff Warehouse. They go for about $33.80 before shipping and handling. These handcuffs have a much more metallic feel to them than do, let's say, some of the other types of colored handcuffs that are out there, such as your ASP or, again, like these purple ones I've got. These have a much more metallic feel to them. These have the traditional push pin lock in the back for the keyhole. The key itself is located in the upper left-hand corner, again, like most standard handcuffs. Now, the thing about these, you will notice from the get-go, is that they have a very non-smooth ratchet. Whereas if you take, for example, your Hyatt's handcuffs, again, they're made with a similar design, but they got more of a polymer coating for the plate cover. These have a much smoother ratchet. So for speed cuffing purposes, if you have to snap them on quickly, that's easily done with these purple ones. Whereas with the green Safariland cuff, as you can see, it's not very smooth. Again, these type of handcuffs I think would be okay for maybe a backup pair if you're wanting to use them for duty purposes. The main reason I have them is for the color and for collection purposes. These are the only Safariland restraints that I've got. The one thing I will warn you with these restraints, the Safariland, is make sure you actually use the key that comes with the cuffs, because I have found that some other keys, like for example, this key I'm going to use is a Smith & Wesson handcuff key. And sometimes it'll unlock it real easily like so. Other times the keys will get, well, I won't say the key will get jammed per se, but it won't unlock the cuff smoothly. Again, for the most part, I don't consider these to be a high quality at all, and in fact the website doesn't actually say anything about them being NIJ approved, so for whatever that's worth to you. Now, I do have on display, if you're just interested in color handcuffs of any sort, I do have over here a pair of Smith & Wesson desert colored handcuffs. And again, these particular ones have the traditional Smith & Wesson slide bar lock. They have a polymer coating with a metal finish, and again, they have a very smooth ratchet strand, which I think would be a lot better for tactical purposes. Smith & Wessons are the ones I carry at my job at the prison where I work. I also have a pair of red Peerless handcuffs, which again have the traditional Peerless center lock, push bar lock. These get a little stiff. You do have to oil them periodically to get them to, start running through, but once you do, I consider these to be a much more reliable colored restraint than I would the Safariland. Then, of course, I'm sure you're familiar also with the ASP orange restraints. And again, real smooth. I mean, these get stuck a little bit. I gotta widen the double bar. But I mean, these right here, I think are much smoother in operation. They got traditional push bar and, well, I should say not push bar, but the slide bar locks for ASP, keyhole on both the center and the upper left hand corner. Again, that's an ASP only design. So, I don't know if that's really the review we're looking for. Again, my recommendation on these would be if you want to buy them for collection purposes, by all means do so. I don't know if Safariland's other restraints that they have that Discount Handcuff Warehouse carries might be of significant better quality. I know they're supposed to be based on the old Hyatt Thompson handcuff design, but these right here, I don't know if I just might have gotten maybe a bad manufactured model, or if that's how all of their colored restraints are made. But that's my review.